Okay.
It says
That's
a member
fair,
of
then.
the band's touring party. I doubt it was anyone in the band.
Right,
It
but
was
you don't know that they didn't do it on
'cause, like,
the band's behalf.
See, that seems more likely
Anything
because I
official
feel
is
like
bad.
if you are,
So you think it's maybe like a publicist or
well,
something?
I think if you a
No.
publicist or if it's a roadie for
Yeah.
Nickelback. Number one, if you're a roadie for Nickelback, you might have a short or extra chromosome. So maybe you
Ouch.
don't understand humor.
Yeah.
And then like everybody's like, oh God, did you hear what Darren did? Look, Darren, we bring you along because we love you, man.
You
and
know,
you need something to do, and you love our music.
You're good at carrying heavy things. You're a big fucking dude. You
Yeah.
lift the. We're not
Yeah.
saying you can't lift the speakers great. We're saying you
Yeah.
lift them the best.
Right.
We're saying when it comes to things with the thinking and the talking, that's why we got Pam around.
Right.
Pam, tell Darren. See, that's her job.
Yeah.
All right, Darren.
Also, Darren, come in here for a second.
Also-
Do you see every member of Nickelback getting a blowjob right now?
Yeah,
They don't care about this,
They
man.
don't care. They don't
I know
care.
that you've been on tour with them since 2003,
Right.
but
But
they don't need your help, man.
They were
They're getting blown
back then.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
by less quality women, but it
Right.
was still like you need Darren. You need cum in your body to care. They never have a drop of cum in their body. As soon as their body creates more cum, someone is sucking it out
Yeah.
like Daniel Day-Lewis to a milkshake.
Yeah.
Like it's just insane these
How
days.
do you think your mom?
All right, I think you've broken timeline because we already established she's been with them since 2003.
Yeah, but I mean, how do you
Don't
think?
mean to get like comic book nerd on you, but I don't think this Darren's mom thing is in canon with the
All
rest
right,
of the
all right.
Darren
Well,
story.
Darren's mom probably fucked him at some
You were
point.
trying to invent a backstory to Darren.
Right, yeah. Well, we really were delving deep into Darren. I feel
I
like.
think it would be funny if Darren. What's like? All right, so you got the What's like the Nickelback of like the late '70s, early '80s, like a Poison or like a Warrant?
That'd be. I would say that Warrant, and
So-
that would be like the '80s. '70s
So-
would probably be like the Eagles.
Ooh, I don't think the
The
Eagles,
Eagles
are
get a
as-
lot of shit, and they've always gotten a lot of shit. To
maybe
the point
like
of
Don
Nickelback.
Henley solo, but then that's still '80s.
No, man, the Eagles still. Like, think about the
Although-
Big Lebowski. I fucking hate the Eagles.
Yeah,
man.
I'm just thinking that could be the story. Is Darren's mom was impregnated by one of those bands,
Mm.
and that's created this band legacy of Darren. But also, it has to be the bassist from any of those bands.
Oh, yeah.
Not the lead singer, not the drummer, bassist of anything. Ooh, or if we're going back to the '80s, maybe like a guitarist.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
backup guitarist from early Aerosmith.
And she's also happy that, number one, she thought she was infertile. So to get pregnant, she was super happy.
Yeah.
And then to get out of the 80s touring with those bands without AIDS, she was real happy.
Do you guys know the
Real lucky.
origin story? Do you guys know the origin story of Freddy Krueger?
No.
His mother was a nun that worked in an insane asylum, and then she was gang raped by all the criminally insane inmates,
Okay.
and that's how he was born. So I'm thinking like Darren's mom, but also then the whole band of Warrant, like a
So
similar,
instead of creating like a monster rapist,
like a maniac,
murderer
yeah.
maniac, they created like the person with the shittiest taste in music of all time.
Yeah, just like a musical sociopath.
Like he was born with a flying V guitar strung around his neck.
Yeah, exactly.